When you think of a narcissist, you think of someone who's selfish and rude. They're kind of a jerk to people. But a narcissist can also strike you as very charming and kind. They can be gentle and affectionate. This is what's known as narcissistic charm. Hey everybody, I'm John O'Brien, and on this channel we discuss all things mental health, emotional regulation, and building healthy relationships. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing to join the conversation, and let's get started. So a narcissist is aware of what kindness looks like, okay? They know that they should be kind. They know that how to display this behavior of kindness and charm and affection, because they know that this behavior is favorable. You should be kind. They know that this behavior is right, and this is how a person should carry themselves in life. But where a truly kind person is kind just because that's who they are, just because that's the right thing to do, because that's how you should carry yourself in life, a narcissist will use kindness and charm as a tool to get close to someone. There's hostile intention behind their kindness. It's not genuine. They're using it as a tactic, as a strategy. And after enough time, the narcissist will start to become, little by little, more and more hostile. Their partner will start to notice it. Their partner will see the abusive side start to emerge. It'll really start to emerge at home in private, because the narcissist will want to continue to appear kind and charming in public because they're worried about maintaining their good image. So often what happens is the narcissist gets to a point where they're being abusive within the relationship, within the walls of their own home, within their family. But outside, out in public, they continue to appear charming. They're so kind to strangers and to people they meet in public. And it's so sad, because some people are genuinely kind. Some people have genuine kindness in them, are very well-intentioned. And they're very kind to strangers as well. So sometimes it's hard to see who's genuinely kind, who has cruel intentions. They're kind strangers are kind out in public too. So if someone is being kind to you and getting close to you, and you're not really sure, some people have a keen sense, and they can kind of sniff a narcissist out, or they can sense hostile intentions in someone. And I will say this, I remember Zendaya saying something like this on Instagram, but she said something along the lines of, often you come in contact with a person and they're genuine and they're kind, and you just feel it. You just know that they're a good person with authenticity, with true, genuine intentions. I remember seeing Zendaya post that on her Instagram story, and that really stuck with me. It's a very good sense to have, when you can just know that somebody is a good person. You can just kind of feel it. You know that they're well-intentioned. I will say, I'll tell you a personal story. I was driving from Los Angeles to Jacksonville, Florida, on a road trip. I got to Houston. Okay, I pulled into a gas station, filled up my gas tank. I tried starting my car, and it wouldn't start. So my engine was shot. Something was wrong with it. Couldn't start my car, couldn't get out of there, stuck in that gas station. I knew that I had to go take an Uber to the nearest AutoZone and buy parts to repair my car. So this Uber driver picks me up. We're talking, I tell him what's going on, my car's broken down. And he's just so kind. He's just so understanding. He just wants to help me. He says he knows what it's like to have your car broke down in the middle of nowhere. All he wanted to do was help me. So he drove me to AutoZone. He drove me to his house. He lived nearby. We put my battery on a quick charger. He was driving me from place to place, from my car, that AutoZone, to his house. He was making sure I was hydrated. This was over the summer, and he was just so kind. I could just feel it. Like, he didn't have cruel intentions. He was just a kind gentleman. He wasn't trying to show off to anybody. There was nobody to show off to. It was just me and him. And eventually, I was able to get my car fixed the next day. He dropped me off at a hotel because it was getting late, and then he picked me up and drove me back to the gas station. He helped me work on my car. And this is all off the books now. So he's not even charging me through Uber. It's all off the books. I try giving him money, he won't take it. I eventually convince him to take some of it to pay for gas money because he's been driving me everywhere. But no, he was just a kind, truly kind person, not a narcissist at all. Had a high degree of empathy. And there are people like that in the world. They're just kind to strangers because it's the right thing to do. And they have consistent kindness, consistent behavior. And I've talked about that in one of my other videos on having consistent behavior. But there are people like that in the world who just have genuine kindness. Let's see. I kind of lost myself on my script. But but that reminded me of the seeing Zendaya's story on Instagram about how there are people like that, and you kind of just feel it, that this is a kind person. This person is well-intentioned. And you just know that they're a good person. So, but sometimes you can't tell. Sometimes the narcissist's charm gets the best of you and you fall into their game. And by the time they become abusive, their abusive side starts coming out, you're already attached to them. You're emotionally attached. You're under their spell almost. And you want to continue to find a good in them because narcissists seek out good people. They target good people. And if you're a good person in a relationship with a narcissist, you tend to want to find the good in people. You want to see the good in them and you want to make things work. And you're emotionally attached to them. So you're going to constantly be trying to find the good in them despite despite their pattern of abusive behavior. And, good people will continue to do that. They'll see past mistakes, past flaws, and try to find the good in people. And hey, look, I'm all for that, okay? I like seeing the good in people, okay? I'm all for seeing past somebody's mistakes, seeing past their shortcomings, seeing past their flaws and finding the good in them. I am all for that as long as there is sincere effort towards growth, towards wanting to do better. But a narcissist does not have sincere effort to change. In their world, everyone else is the problem, and narcissists will take advantage of people, good people, who want to find the good in them. They'll give fake apologies, fake promises, no sincere effort to change, and it comes down to that sincere effort. We all make mistakes, right? But an apology needs to be followed up with a sincere effort to change, to grow, so you don't repeat that mistake. A narcissist gives fake apologies and then they deliberately continue the abusive behavior. Their apologies are insincere. So that's what it comes down to, the sincere effort. Apologies need to be followed up with change and growth. Kindness needs to be genuine and consistent in public and private, to strangers, to your family, people at home. It needs to be consistent in all areas of life, to everyone you interact with. You can't just be kind in public and abusive in private to your partner and to your family. You can't be kind to everyone else and treat your partner like dirt. That's what narcissists do. That's their game. I think everyone is capable of being kind, being charming, but a narcissist may not be capable of being kind and charming consistently. And the thing about a narcissist's charm is it's ingenuine. They're not being kind just to be kind. They're being kind to be manipulative, to get close to someone, so they can use them for personal gain. But I do believe people can change. I do believe people can grow. I certainly believe in redemption, but it all comes down to the sincerity. It all comes down to sincere effort. Is there a sincere effort? So if you find yourself in a situation, maybe you're in a relationship with a narcissist, or you have a narcissist in your life, and naturally you want to see the good in them, I get that. But ask yourself, is there a sincere effort? I hope I brought some good into your life today. And if so, please consider subscribing and tap the notification bell to get new videos. And feel free to join the discussion in the comments. I really love interacting and engaging with everyone. I love reading your stories and perspectives. So I look forward to that. And Thanks again. I'll see you in the next.